Okay, a couple props I'm working on this year. First one is cemetery fence pillars. So I started by creating them out of 2x4s and plywood. I'll give you a shot to the inside. So 2x4 frame, and then I covered it all with plywood. And then I simply just glued the styrofoam on top. And I'm just kind of drawing out what I'm going to actually cut out or melt out for bricks for the foam. Filled in any cracks with great stuff. Works great. Foam bonds to foam, so just going to be melting it out next, and then we'll paint her up. Another project I kind of half got started on before I decided to start up the website again was obviously a Cauldron creep. All kinds of design blueprints out there for them. I got most of mine from Steve's Yard Haunt. Great website. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So he's underway. Just need to put the motor on for the head and get some fabric to cover them up. Paint up the foam on the bottom and make it look like ashes. And there's red or yellow, orange flickering lights under there. Make it look like fire. So it's kind of dark in here. That's the completed pillar. See if I can get a little more light on that. Hold on a second. Okay, that's the almost completed pillar. Painted it up with brick, added some cracks, aged up the stone. Just got to paint the bottom up. Same idea, plywood frame with 2x4s, glued the styrofoam on, filled any gaps with spray foam. And it looks pretty good. So the next thing I'll be working on is the fence. Inside for my Cauldron creep, you can see just a wiper motor from Fright Props. Actually used the lid of one of the spray foams to hold the mixing stick. There's some purple ultraviolet lights in there. I don't really care for them. I'm going to go with a green, I think. There he is. So next time I update, I'll have the foam carved out. Probably be starting to paint the other pillar. Thanks. We'll talk to you again soon. So all I do for carving out the bricks is I use soldering iron. I don't have a foam cutter. So I just heat it up and then just slowly melt away what I want to cut out. Obviously the harder you press, the deeper you go, and the longer you hold the trigger, the hotter it gets. So for the cracks, I don't want them as deep. I'll just heat the iron up for a minute, I'll turn the heat off, and I'll just kind of lightly drag it over so I don't get the depth of maybe the mortar for the bricks. And then once it gets cool, I'll heat it up again. Same thing, just lightly melt away the crack lines. So there's the finished product of one side all melted away. As you can see, I went a little deeper for the mortar, a little shallower for the crack. So then we'll paint it up after this. The other step is we spray it all down with water, and I'll take a heat gun to it, and that'll give it like a stone texture. Add some bumps and ripples, make it look more like stone. I'll take another video after I get that done, but first I'm just going to finish carving it out, and we'll go from there. Okay, here's finished product all carved out, and the foam's all melted. So there's a front view. Side view. And the other side. One thing I'd like to point out when you're melting the foam is just make sure you do it in a well ventilated area. The fumes are a little strong, so you don't want to get sick. Finally, I'll give you a back view. So that's the inside framing of it. I'm going to put a couple of shelves in there and mount spotlights with a lightning machine, and that'll shine the lights on our house and the graveyard. So that's it for today. I'm going to head in and I'll keep you updated. Thank you.